In between every level is this little animation where Simon Belmont moves across the screen. Hello everybody, this is Bitten7 on my BintonGaming channel. Welcome back to Castlevania for the NES, a game that I love and hold so dearly. We got a new secondary weapon, the Boomerang Cross, which, because you can only fire a certain amount at a time, it is really good to try to catch it whenever you can, because then it'll otherwise go right past you, and then that's even longer that you have to wait to catch it. I shall once again say, this is such a classic game, and I absolutely love it. Let's get this guy. There we go, from the staircase. Because staircases are so rigid and don't give you a whole lot of freedom of movement, it's kind of tricky to do anything while you're on top of a staircase, particularly using your secondary weapon, because to do that you have to press up and B, I think, is the technical button. But as you just saw then, because pressing up makes you go up the staircase, it causes conflict within the interfamily dynamic. It generates domestic issues, and I don't really want to talk about it. So how about instead we throw our cross boomerang and make our way through life in the red level. Every level is defined by an iconic audio sound piece, and as well as a general color vibe. First level wasn't, I don't know, I feel like I would describe it as like a blue, purple, maybe green. It's the cool colors of the rainbow. This one's definitely warm. It is a stark contrast from the level before it. Gives you a little bit of dynamic something. Okay, I praise this game. I love this game. I have beaten it so many times, but it does have some problems, like knockback. And this room is a prime, yeah, there you go. To show you guys what I'm talking about. The knockback is pretty brutal. It sends you into an arc, an irredeemable, non-recoverable arc, which as long as you land on the ground, you're fine. But in that room up there that we were in, the room in the heavens, there really wasn't any land. There's hardly any ground to land on. It's a brutal room, and one that takes a lot of skill and finesse. I'll forgive it because I think this game is awesome. I don't know what just happened. I think I just took damage, but then I glitched somehow. I don't know how that happened, but we shall continue. We are through the really ridiculous part of the game. Because I have taken damage, I want food, but I have to find food first. We are part vampire hunter, part scavenger. Boom. Food in the wall. You gotta check every block if you want to know where the food is. I've already played this game a few times, so I know where it is. And do not trust the distance between you and a platform. Even that tiny gap was enough for me to fall through. Do not let that hold you down. Except that platform, it went right up and gave the floor a kiss. So I knew that it could be trusted. Something else weird about this game, it's not, well, I don't know, weird, but it's unique. Because every little thing about this game is unique. Oh, chicken! Oh, I could have used that. I didn't know that was there. I think that was the first time I saw that. Chicken is everywhere. And these spikes here are insta-kill. Gotta duck between them, duck underneath. And make sure you don't get squashed, because you might have your brains scatter all over the floor. I was in the middle of talking about something. I don't know what it is. This guy's got 2 health. Oh, I remember now. Instead of having a traditional level 1, level 2, level 3... Okay, come on, bat. Come on. Stop playing with me. Okay, there we go. I guess I was never in true danger after all. In the top right, you'll see that we are on stage 6. Stages are a bit weird in this game, where every level that you play is made up of 3 stages. Each stage is split up into 3 level blocks, where if you die, you go back to the beginning of the stage, unless you lose all of your lives, in which case you go back to the beginning of the level block. So I'd go back to stage 3. Konami really did us a service, and it did you guys a service and me a service by making the game unique and interesting, but it did me a disservice by making me have to explain all of it. Sorry if you've already played Castlevania at some point in your life and you already know all the little things. Let me know in the comments down below what your experience with Castlevania, the Belmonts, which games have you played? We're at the boss now, Medusa! This is the last boss in the game that is affected by the stopwatch upgrade. So make sure you have that for this boss. But I mean, it's really not all that bad. You just kind of stun her, put her in her place. And that's it. That's the end of the second block. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Castlevania. Let me know your history with Castlevania and Castlevania 2.